Alright. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Oh? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. What depressing rain. You understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. Why? Because she said it was gonna rain? Or because she said it was gonna be sunny? Yep. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother bringing an umbrella today. Well, that's on you, man. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's gonna to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor, Ed? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. Oh no, did she commit suicide? Oh, she didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. Crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. Ooh. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not going to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer and not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Mayafei, you know the skull, correct? Maya. Oh my goodness, Maya. Maya. Oh. Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Under her? Well, I mean, wait a second. I worked under her? Yeah, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is she really that famous? And I already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling? I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. I wonder what she's up to right now. Well, the women of the Fae clan have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Oh, not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. That's an odd request. Fabulous for plot, but interesting. And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting her hometown with the doctor. So, this is Kyrian Village, her hometown. Oh, she's so cute. Hello there. You're not a little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick. Ah, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow. I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. I was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I would have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well... Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear the training is going well for you. Oh, let's just talk to her. Feels like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Oh, yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of my intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Yo, calm down. You are so sliding here. Huh? So what is this? Am I in anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, hey, Mia? Yep, Crane Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly. Pearly. Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours, really. Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yup. She's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. So, suspicious looking. Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time to start the channeling. Oh yeah. I'm doing the channeling at my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill some juicy burgers. Alright. Good luck. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is the Fae Manor, the place she calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. And it looks like this giant rock is called the Crane Boulder. And there's a really complex explanation written here, and a long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. An old bus stop. It says Crane Village on the signpost.